Hi guys, happy 2020. My name is Brad. This is the Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. Today we're going to talk about why I think more than ever you should ignore the financial channels. Ignore the pundits on TV. We're going to talk about it next. Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for coming in. I hear all these predictions for 2020. Everybody knows what's going to happen. Is there going to be a recession? Is there going to be another big year? We don't even know. Nobody knows. The professionals don't know. What's going to happen? I don't know, but I decided to go back and look at the last 5 years of predictions. So, let's look at the first one, 2015, CNBC. Recession coming in 2015. That was Raoul Pal. CNBC in 2016. A recession worse than 2008 is coming. Let's read a little bit. The S&P has begun 2016 with the worst performance ever. Oh my gosh! This has prompted Wall Street apologists to come out in full force and try to explain what is going on in the global chaos. Indeed, the unscrupulous individuals that dominate the financial institution of the government seldom predict a downtick on Wall Street, so don't expect them to warn you of the impending global recession and market mayhem. But a recession that has occurred in the U.S. about every 5 years on average since World War II, and it's been 7 years since the last one. We are overdue. Most importantly, the average market drop during the peak to trough of the last 6 recessions has been 37%, but this one will be far worse. All right, let's see what happened in 2017. Oh, here's PBS. Public Broadcasting got into predicting. I'm predicting an economic recession in 2017. Are you ready? And I like that the picture has people lined up in front of the Metropolitan Pavilion trying to get into a job fair in New York. What about 2018? What about 2018? 6 signs we're closer to the next recession than you realize. Despite a strong U.S. economy and a low unemployment rate, trouble could be right around the corner. Remember, I just noted there's virtually no certainty when it comes to predicting a recession will occur. However, 6 warning signs that suggest a recession could be, in relative terms, are right around the corner. Top market analysts have called for pullbacks in the market, unsuccessfully, in pretty much every year since the Great Recession ended. But the economic cycle doesn't lie. Recessions are inevitable. And in my estimation, we're probably closer to the next recession than you realize. All right, what about 2019? Is there a recession coming? Keep an eye on these key economic indicators. 2020. Oh, this is CNN Business. I like this one. Last year, I predicted a recession in 2020, but the risks have receded, but not for long. So let's see what she has to say.
It's the dreaded R word, recession. Now, technically, recession is defined as 2 straight quarters of negative economic growth. But ironically, the National Bureau of Economic Research, which officially dates US recessions, doesn't quite agree. It defines recession as a significant decline in economic activity spread across the economy, lasting more than a few months. The NBR doesn't just look at GDP, but other factors too, like income, employment, and industrial production. But notice how it says spread across the economy. That's important. Why? Because recessions can happen in one sector, but without dragging the whole economy down.
So, for the last 5 years, and even into 2020 already, they've predicted a recession, and it hasn't happened. In fact, in 2019, we had almost 30% returns in the S&P 500. 30%, you guys. That's crazy. Like, it's not sustainable, but it's crazy good, right? Like, valuations are so high, nobody wants to buy. But if they had stayed out, like everybody said, oh, recession's coming, so if they'd have pulled their money out and waited for that recession to happen, they would have missed out on 30% returns. Now, do I think 30% returns are going to happen next year? Probably not, but maybe. Nobody knows. I don't know. CNBC doesn't know. PBS doesn't know. The Motley Fool doesn't know. Nobody knows. So here's the thing. If you have money to invest, invest it. Write it out. If the market goes up, great. If the market goes down, great, you're buying on sale. Write it out. Hold your investments long term. Ignore what the pundits on TV say. Ignore your television. That's all. If you haven't already done it, hit the button. Hit the like button. Subscribe. That's all. We'll see you next week. Thanks.